Rushdown got a big performance beating Fast in winner's side and getting, I believe he got 13th at that event, playing very solid. So it's going to be an interesting match, but IcyMist, no slouch at all. Consistent top 150 player all the way from PA. And right now we're just going to see her take her time with these projectiles. Rapid, I mean, as the name suggests, plays really fast, and he's just dead. No, I thought he had no jump. I thought he had no jump. I thought he was cooked. But right now, Rapid just has to find a way in. The big thing with IcyMist is you can't just rush her down. She loves it when you rush her down.
Yes.
So playing a character that loves to rush down others, you have to wonder how do you play a little bit more passively. And right now, just holding forward isn't going to take that, and IcyMist is going to take full advantage and take that first stock.
Yeah, I love the way that IcyMist plays. I've been a fan for years. She's just so good at playing in a way that you want to hit her, and she's always ready to punish you. She plays very evasive, but not in a campy way. She's very aggressive. She's super strong off stage, but she's also really good at not pressing buttons. She waits for you to make a mistake and then capitalizes off of it. She's just a very strong player. But when you're playing against a character like Roy, who's able to rush you down, I don't think that Samus has a ton of great get-off-me options other than the up B out of shield, but that's not going to really pay the bills in this matchup, I don't think. So dealing with a lot of the short hop aerials, the side B approaches is going to be really important, but she's just so comfortable playing defensively.
Losing that jump there from the bomb, and IcyMist 3 stocks to 1. I mean, the best way I can describe IcyMist in a lot of these situations with rushdown characters is think about a basketball player in the paint on defense. IcyMist not necessarily camping out the opponent, but just maneuvering around all these fast, high-octane moves and just always having a response. And Rapid, while he has IcyMist uncomfortable now, she doesn't mind being in the situation. She can take it slow, wait for the opponent to then overextend, and even if she keeps getting hit, Samus doesn't die. Very heavy character. Gonna die there, though, to the forward air, but, I mean, IcyMist still feeling so comfortable. Rapid taking that first stock after already losing 2. Yeah,
the grab in the corner is a little ambitious, but when you're up such a high percent on your first stock, you can definitely go for those type of options. And now you're Roy off stage, dealing with Samus ledge trapping. This is rough, just able to reset those bombs over and over, charging up the charge shot, and then catching the roll with the up smash. Really strong play there from IcyMist.
Getting a JV3, and the big thing I noticed towards the end of that game was IcyMist was conditioning with her charge shots, her missiles, and her bombs to force Rapid to jump and get, because he's starting his advantage state from a forward air, from a nair, and IcyMist recognizes that immediately and is just pushing him to the edge without jumps, pushing him off stage, taking early stocks because he doesn't have resources.
Yeah. And you can get really desperate in those scenarios too when IcyMist is at 130. You really want to find that stock. So when she's out there using the bombs to recover and taking her time off stage, you run out with the fair. That's exactly what she's looking for too, because it's a great opportunity for Samus to get the reversal. And she does just so much damage off of the ledge traps that it's very important to play careful off stage so that you're not in a scenario like this. And we also see that she runs off stage and just finds the aerials like we were seeing in a lot of the previous sets too. She's not afraid to go out there and just hit you with a stray back air or a nair. And if you're Roy, you struggle with recovering off stage anyway. So it's really hard to get out of that scenario.
That did not connect.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
no way. Just gonna get the 0 to death off rip for IcyMist. I mean, that's also just a dead Roy.
Oh no.
Okay, S-Ding, unfortunately, IcyMist not complaining at all, hasn't gotten hit at all until now. But again, the mountains of experience IcyMist has just in general with Smash. It's so noticeable with how she's just always able to counteract all these options immediately. She notices where it's just going to jump. Oh, I'm just going to counteract it immediately. And even if Rapid doesn't do an option that they've done throughout this
my gosh.
She's going to, it almost was there. Trying to go for a little bit of style here. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I mean, if you're up this much percent in these many stocks, why not?
It just feels like Rapid's so demoralized. You just see him in the player cam kind of shaking his head, sighing in the player cam. Well, IcyMist just looking like it's another day in the office. I mean, you said what Rapid was doing wasn't paying the bills. It feels like IcyMist is getting plenty on these tax returns. Every single option that he's doing, she's taking the stock there for Rapid finally. But again, just similar to that game number 1, you are once again going to JV3'd. She's on fire. Yeah,
I think it's really hard for most players to get back in the right mindset after S-Ding at literally 0.
Right.
So I definitely don't blame Rapid in that game, but I've never seen IcyMist tilted. She's just always
nonchalant.
Just doing business. Yeah, nonchalant. She's so good at holding onto her stocks, and again, like you said, she's just so good at dodging everything and finding her hits too. So I think that like you still need to be composed if you're playing against her, because as soon as you start rushing in and trying to find the stock, that's exactly what she's looking for. She really thrives in that scenario.
And it doesn't really feel like Rapid's changed up that game plan whole much. It's just been, I'm going to come in and hit you, and if I don't hit you, I'm going to do it again. And it's going to be a repeat, which makes it really easy for IcyMist to predict that. Like against like rush down characters like the Spaceys and whatnot, Rapid can get away with that because the Spaceys want the exact same thing. But against IcyMist, she's just gonna play slow. And if you're just gonna run into her, that's all she wants, and she's gonna take it. But right now, it feels like Rapid figuring it out a little bit more that, hey, if I rush IcyMist down, I'm gonna die. So I'm just gonna try and space out my tilt a little bit better. And right now, this is probably the best he's done so far in this game number 3.
Yeah, really good patience at the ledge here too. Not trying too hard to get back to center, but the double button there with the down smash from IcyMist, catching the jump off of the ledge with the up tilt too. Just really strong play from IcyMist at the ledge. That uppie's going to be some nice damage there for Rapid, and I like the fair too to poke Icy off stage, finds the high recovery with the F smash too.
Yeah, for the first time this set, it's been a lot more back and forth. Rapid feeling a lot more confident despite what happened in the last 2 games, just feeling a lot more confident in himself, ready to down tilt really won over uppie. Okay.
Yeah, like, and I think that's a good situation for Roy too. Like, he really loves stringing those up airs together, so if you're able to get underneath Samus, that's a great way to find some damage. But I think IcyMist just does not put herself in that situation very often.
Rapid's also like noticing a lot more that she does jump quite a lot, and I feel like when you are down against IcyMist, it's just so hard to recognize what she is doing. But in a more even game, Rapid feeling a lot more content just to wait and shield, wait with the aerials, and not always go in first. Like, he's allowing IcyMist to go first, getting these greeds, not going to get the tipper off the forward tilt, but I mean, we're seeing a lot more confident Rapid in this game number 3.
Yeah, and down tilt seems to be working really well too. It's just like a poke option, and then it leads to those tech chases at these higher percents too.
Grab again, not going to be in favor of IcyMist, but then there, the short hit from the heel going to send Rapid off stage, and again, going to read the dash attack that time, and for the first time this set has a stock lead.
Yeah, that was a nice punish there with the back air too. Now you're struggling to get out of the corner there against Icy. You do have to worry about the burst option with the dash attack, but then also you're getting towards the kill throw percents as well. I mean, so you have to like play very ambiguous with your movement. You don't want to be locked in shield.
Yeah, I mean, despite being locked in shield, though, I mean, he got 50%, having max rage. Very good start for Rapid, but again, IcyMist just going to get 1 projectile. Now it's all even. 50% again.
That's crazy.
IcyMist swinging momentum so far back in her favor that, like, yes, Rapid has a % lead right now, but she is comfortable. She understands what she needs to do to take this stock. Rapid just trying to hold on to his winner's side, whereas IcyMist has 3 games to work with.
And I think Rapid's doing a really good job of covering the landings. Yeah, nice call out on the whiff grab there as well with the side B. So Rapid putting himself on the board. And I think that like covering landings, playing a lot more patient, trying to poke more with the tilts, just really good adaptations for Rapid instead of like trying to run into a wall that is constantly moving and hitting you back twice as hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pretty good confidence coming out from Rapid despite how much of a wall IcyMist put up in those first 2 games. Noticing a lot more from IcyMist that Rapid's able to catch onto these short hops, catch onto these overzealous grabs, and you have to wonder, does she play a little bit more slower to try and allow Rapid to play first? I'm loving this battlefield pick from IcyMist too. Rapid, while he's able to get like the platform reads with any of the sorties, IcyMist is just so comfortable turtling under platforms that it'll force Rapid to be a bit more aggressive with these approaches.
All right.
And already, that's potential for a lost stock there, but Rapid gonna get back to stage as soon as possible, catching onto all these jumps. I mean, you can't be immediately using your resources, and exactly what Rapid's doing is just throwing out some of the options, trying to make it back. Over 134 already as we head into game number 4. Gonna get a little bit of a nice situation there, but again, just giving up stage, trying to get IcyMist so low. You feel like you're just better off focusing on the ledge drive. Nice shield pressure coming out from Rapid, but the back air going to send Rapid off stage and take that stock for IcyMist.
That was really smart there from IcyMist too, throwing out that defensive back air, because a lot of people can panic off stage, but just getting that call out there instead, holding on to her stock. But I feel like Rapid was playing very aggressive and finding a lot of those hits. This shield pressure has been really strong from him as well. But IcyMist just so strong off stage, hitting the charge shot too, and Roy's just not going to make that back.
No, very good uses of the down smash to catch the landing aerials from Rapid. And IcyMist, again, has all these games to work with, so why not try and mix it up a little bit? And she's doing phenomenal. Rapid going back to how he was playing in game 1 and 2 with this aggression, and IcyMist taking full advantage of that. And it just doesn't look like Rapid really has a way to get back in this game. But the side B could be shutting me up right now, and a potential reverse 3-stock could be on the horizon.
Yeah, the movement from Icy is so strong, but I do like how we're seeing Rapid push a little bit farther to find those just barely touching with the Nair or the Fair on Roy, but the issue is we're seeing him overextend and go off stage, and then IcyMist is able to get so much damage off of the ledge traps that I think trying to hold down center, doing things like these, playing off of the platform, using the falling up air, are going to be really strong for him.
Yeah, just not feeling too confident, but right now, feels like coming back into how he was in that game number 3, using these aerials and platforms to his full advantage, catching the predictable landings from IcyMist. But again, 119. All it takes is one good aerial from IcyMist to send Rapid into loser's side. And gonna fortunately make it back. Back air not quite gonna take it. All your moves are stale at this point. You're on your last stock. You have to make a reverse 3-stock here. Up B not quite gonna take it, but if you are Rapid, having about max rage is gonna be beneficial because like your moves are stale, but you're gonna have a lot more avenues to work with in trying to bring it back.
Where do you go?
Rapid
She's everywhere.
She is everywhere, throwing all these options out. Rapid just doesn't have an answer in the grab. Gonna come out there once more, giving IcyMist the win 3-1. Too fast for Rapid, but kind of slowing it down in game 3 and 4, making a lot of those solid adjustments. But again, the mountains of experience IcyMist has just with Smash in general, with her patient play, putting her opponents in their head, and just back-to-back JV3s. Really putting on the hurt Rapid mentally. And even though he was able to take game number 3 with a solid presence at the ledge, it just got given up in that game number 4, and IcyMist was able to utilize all of that momentum and take that in a 3-1 victory.
Yeah, like that really stinks there, because I think a lot of the time we were seeing overextension near the ledge and off stage from Rapid that were costing him a lot.